This is my 2011 video, so let's get it in. So my 20th pick was Danny Granger. He's really underrated. He's a quiet guy, quiet player. He's really versatile for a guy his size. Unorthodox form though, and his team record isn't the greatest, but he's averaging 24, 7, and 3, so I'll give him that. At least he made the top 20. 19th pick is Brandon Roy. He's dominant. Like, he's so dominant, I don't think he can be guarded. He's really smooth, he's athletic, but he's just not a good leader in my perspective. Like, they do have a good record. I think it's like 15-9 or something. They're like the 5th seed in the West, but he's averaging 21, 5, and 5. That's some solid stats. It's just that I think he could be a better leader, and his team should have a better record, even with or without Greg Oden. My 18th pick is Joe Johnson. He's a mismatch on anyone, 6'8" shooting guard. He doesn't force. Maybe sometimes he'll take too many shots, but he is a shooter. And I think he's posting 21, 5, and 5. He could be posting better if he had less good teammates. Like, he has Jamal Crawford coming there, getting 17 off the bench. Josh Smith getting 17 as a starter. Mike Bibby, Al Horford. So I think if he didn't have those guys, he'd probably be higher up because he'd be more valuable as a player and he'd be more valuable to his team. But even still, 21, 5, and 5, I give him all the respect for that. 17th pick is Paul Pierce. He's smooth, he's slow, he just simply gets the job done. Like, his presence makes that big of a difference. And he has good defense for a guy his age. Shot selection is good. Free throws, he's so clutch. 18, 5, and 4. But just his presence makes the team so much better. He doesn't really force. He has a really good shot selection. He takes high percentage of shots, like a high percentage shot, and he gets to the line really easy. My 16th pick is Chris Paul. He's the only reason he's so far down is because he just came back off an injury, so his stats are really high, 22, 4, and 10. But he's only played about maybe 15 games at the most. He's been out for like a month or two, but he's leading the league in three-point percentage, which I really give him credit for because I know before he didn't have a three-point shot. He just had a mid-range and like the teardrop and whatever. He's really quick. He scores a lot despite his height. His free throws, they're on point. I think I was checking his game logs. He shot like 14 for 14 and 10 for 10, 4 for 4, stuff like that. 22, 4, and 10 is amazing stats for a guy his size. My 15th pick is Darren Williams. Smooth, so like silky smooth. He's big. He's a mismatch for every point guard out there. Amazing range. He's consistent. He's clutch. Free throws. Gets to the line. 19, 4, and 10. That, to me, like, he has the intangibles. He had great court vision. Sets up his teammates nice. He creates for his team. Really spreads the D because he can shoot. And he's just a great player. Like, I like him better than Chris Paul just because I favor his game more. I like the smoothness and the ability to shoot and so on. My 14th pick is Chauncey Billups. He's not averaging the best. 17, 3, and 6. That's just, I guess, average numbers for a guy that should be doing better. But then again, he has Carmelo and J.R. Smith. But he's so clutch. The second best leader in the NBA. First, no questions asked, Kevin Garnett. He's ageless. This guy's like 30 something, but he's so smooth. He plays the game at his own pace, and that's a slow pace. So I think he'll last long in the league. He's a mismatch on all guards because he's really big. But save for like Darren Williams, I guess he wouldn't be a mismatch. But then again, he can body him. He has great range. Like the other day, I just seen him hit like a 30-foot three-pointer because Iverson wasn't D'ing up. He's automatic at the free throw line. He's a great defender. But just his presence on the team, he makes his teammates better. He creates for his team. He does like what a point guard should be doing, and he can go off for like 30, 31 any day. My 13th pick is Carlos Boozer. This may surprise some people. I'm not a big fan of his game, but then I just checked his game logs and I'm like, wow, how does a guy do this? He's a solid 21 and like 10 every game. He's averaging 21, 11, and 4, but I'm saying if you check the majority of his stats, he's posting some big numbers. He rebounds good, he scores good, he's a shooter. He just quietly does his job, but I hate the way he plays. Like, I hate his form, first of all. But he can go left, right, good defense, free throws are on point, gets to the line, he's consistent. Like, just check his game logs, go through him, and you'll see, I think he only had like maybe one game he didn't score double digits, maybe, and that was probably in like a blowout win. Carlos Boozer, like, I rate him, but I just hate watching him play. My 12th pick is Chris Bosh. He gives it his all every time. He gives it his all. He doesn't give it 90%. He gives it 200% all the time. He's so versatile. He can go left, right. I think he's unguardable. But actually, no, I think he's guardable just by bigger guards that are quick. I mean, bigger forwards that are quicker. But other than that, like, the average big man cannot guard him. He's so consistent. 24, 12, and 2. He's a scorer. He can shoot. He can shoot the three now. He's improved that. Free throws on point. Gets to the line. Like, he is the Toronto Raptors. Without him, the Raptors would be in the WNBA or probably the D League. Like, that's all there is to it. My 11th pick is Amari Stoudemire. He's a beast. Simple as that. Finishes strong. Hustle player. He gives it his full effort. Fits in the system perfectly. Now, he's a great defender, shot blocker. He can shoot the mid range quite decent. 19, 8, and 1, but I don't think that proves what he actually does. Like, he puts in some work. He's a 2015 type of guy. He could be so much better. And Steve Nash hooks him up proper. That was 20 to 11 for my top 30. Check back on Friday for my 10 to 1.